Fishing with Donnie. I am Donnie, your host, and I got some mail for you again. You guys are pretty good with your letters. Sending me some letters. A few things I want to read off. I actually got about 100 million letters. My inbox was pretty full, so if you didn't get to me this week, I'll try to get you in the next 4 to 5, 50, 7, 60 weeks or so, something like that. I really only do about 5 to 6 questions each time I have a show, so I'm going to try to keep it brief to about, I guess I'll do 7 questions this week. My first one is from Dale in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Dale asked, what's your best bass water fishing story of all time? And that's an excellent question. I've been fishing now since I was a young tyke. I wasn't very old when I started fishing. One memory that sticks out in my mind was when I was 3 and I reeled in a 10-pound bass with one arm, and I could barely walk. I'd just been potty trained. It was a big day for me. I was feeling good that week. And I reeled in a 10-pound bass. Funniest part was I caught 6 of them that day, and that was good. But you're talking about my all-time best story, and now I am a bass master. I do have some great stories, and I talked about this one a little bit. I've won a lot of tournaments in my day, quite a few, 476 and counting at this point, and probably the best story I have with that is it was one of those tournaments. If you guys aren't familiar with bass fishing tournaments, what you do is you catch these fish, and what happens is they start counting the weight of the fish. So say for instance I catch 5 15-pound bass. That's 45 pounds, and that's that, and so on, and that's how it goes. But anyways, Gary Allen is not Gary Allen, Gary Smith. I think his middle name's Allen. Gary Allen Smith. He goes by GA. That's just what people that don't like him, like his fishing rivals, call him. But he thought he was going to win this tournament. I hadn't caught a single fish all day. He was up to about 93 pounds in fish. And he's calling me and he's heckling me. He's talking about, oh, Donnie, what kind of fish you got? How many pounds of fish you got? And I'm sitting there and I'm making stuff up. I'm like 30. But my agent was on the phone with him telling him I hadn't caught anything. But anyways, what happened was Gary's already taken his boat in. He's ready to go ahead and count his fish, take his winnings, and go home. And I'm about to say, you know what, it's just been a rough day. We're going to call it quits until I feel this tug on my line. I feel it tugging. I pull it. This sapsucker it took me both hands in like 10 minutes of pulling a 114-pound bass. 114-pound bass. Who does that? Me, the bass master. I called Gary. GA. I called GA and I said, boy, this fish I just caught weighs more than all your fish combined. He said, what? I said, 114-pound bass. I mean, this thing had eaten an alligator. We cut it open and it had eaten an alligator. And I won that tournament. And the autograph session after was just great. Got my picture taken. We don't know where that bass is. We think that Gary took it and ate it. He has a restaurant, and we think he probably cut it up and fried it, and served it with coleslaw and bacon.